Muy buenas gente, ¿qué tal estáis? Bienvenidos a mi canal, al canal de Cobete, en un nuevo episodio de Technomacer. Y aquí tenemos el cogote de mi compañero, un cogote hermoso, con un lunar en la parte inferior derecha, con unas orejas más o menos aplanadas, con un corte derivado de rapado al cero desde cuello hasta mitad del occipital y cráneo superior con un número 4. Y ya está. Y aquí nuestra clase de peluquería personal. Pues nada, gente, vamos a... ¿Dónde vamos? ¿Dónde vamos? A ver, espérate, que aquí la cosa está... Aquí la cosa está complicada, a ver. Misión importante tenemos en las afueras. Más aparte tenemos otra misión que es... a ver, no, me he equivocado, como siempre. Siempre me confundo, porque soy así de guay. Vamos a ver... Registrar las cosas de Scott para encontrar las cartas del Papa. Conseguir los documentos de investigación de Charles Seeker. Y el intercambio, informar al capitán analista e informar al gran maestro. Ok, para poder conseguir los documentos de investigación de Charles Seeker, necesitábamos hacer algo. Pero no me acuerdo el qué. A ver. Encontrar la tierra. Esperar tener acceso a un vehículo para ir a la excavación. Vale, eso lo tenemos. Arqueología en el desierto, informar al gran maestro, vale, lo tenemos casi a punto también. Y nos faltaría el... esta. Conseguir los documentos de investigación de Charles Seeker, ok. Y el padre la exploradora. ¿De Dora? La exploradora. Vale, ¿cómo vamos a hacer esto? ¿Qué cosa...? No sé, no tengo ni idea. Bueno, pues dicho esto, vamos a hacerlo, ya que estamos aquí. A ver, tenemos que ir por este lado, por aquí. Seguimos recto. Por el primer pasillo en el que nos encontremos. Oh yeah, vamos por aquí. Corre, muchacho, corre. Ajá. A ver cómo nos sale la cosa.
Hello, Scott. My captain told me that she wanted to see you.
Is it related to you? Are you sick?
No. Not that I know of. She didn't tell me why.
Mira el de detrás cómo baila así en plan. ¿Qué pasa?
Should I take my pouch
¿Se nota
then?
mucho metimeando?
It's an important question. I should still take it though, but it's a little heavy. All right, I'm leaving without it.
Vale, y ahora tenemos que buscar por aquí. ¿Dónde están los archivos? Uf, menos mal, digo. Uf. También lo has averiguado. Sí, muchacho. It's personal, okay? Ok, y ahora tenemos que ir aquí. Pero también tenemos que hacerlo de la misión de la chavalita esta. Vamos a ver, vamos por aquí, por aquí, giramos por aquí. Y después, tranqui, tronco, tranqui, que yo voy en son de paz. Voy en son de paz, tranquilos, que no quiero hacer daño, venga. Y a Tajico, que hemos encontrado. Susto que le he dado al tío, ¿no? Ni se ha inmutado, el colega, es más duro que un garroto. A ver, muchacha, Verónica Seeker.
I need a favor. I'm looking for access to the professor's compiled research documents. Might be a big help to me.
It's just not my work to share, Zachariah. If he came back, I don't think he'd be too pleased to find out I handed it away. You ever find out what happened to him?
From what I could gather, he was arrested and thrown into the correctional camp. Apparently his criticism of the government was more important to them than his work. Times we live in, I guess.
I don't even know what to... Such a loss. A waste. Maybe his work shouldn't be abandoned. If he's not coming back anytime soon, or at all, then you can do good with it.
Por lo tanto, me vas a dar... Ya está, ¿no? Ya está. Ya. ¿A eso solo? Vale, ok. Pues nada. Ahora tendríamos que ir a otra vez aquí. A ver lo que me dice. Dice, tío, tú estás mal de la cabeza. No me ha llamado para nada. Vale, como se supone que le hemos mandado a la capitana, pues claro, no está. Eso está muy bien. Bien visto, sí señor. Espera un guau, mamá. Si es que, tío, me cago en todo. No puedo forzar nada. No puedo acceder a nada. Joder. A ver, ahora tenemos que ir por aquí. A hablar con la chavalica para decirle lo que hemos descubierto de su papá. ¡El papá! Corazao, deja de moverte.
Hello,
Amable.
Mancer.
Hello.
Llevar la carta a Scott. Información sobre lugares.
I found some of your father's letters.
I knew it. Tell me.
Most of the correspondence was friendly. They were very close. However, there was some tension between them over time. Some letters gloss over an expedition that they had done together, but what surprised me the most is when your father talks about a boy who was actually Scott's son. The last letter I found is a bit bizarre. I didn't really understand what he meant.
What did he mean? Do you remember?
Your dad begged Scott to stop the madness, warning that his wife's divorce was only the beginning of what he would lose if he couldn't face the truth. That it was too late for his son. He seemed to think Scott was on the verge of self-destruction.
It's true that it's rather mysterious. Scott, a son. Did you know?
Me acabo de enterar,
He
hija.
never told me about him. He obviously lost him. No doubt it's still a touchy subject.
We have to find out what this is all about. You have to ask his wife. Did my father really mean to interfere in his family drama? Maybe that's why he disappeared? Please, Zachariah!
Habla con la exmujer de Scott. Ok. Vale, pues ahora tenemos que ir otra vez para acá. Madre mía, cuánta vuelta, tío. Espera, que estoy cerca de un sitio. Vale, estoy cerca del de este. Vamos a ir para acá. Apartarse de mi camino. On my way. No sé si podré saltar el muro. Tiene toda la pinta de que no. Oh, sí que puedo saltar. Pero anda, muchacho.
I'm sorry to... You Angela Seeker, Scott's wife?
Ex-wife. What did the drunk do this time?
Nothing bad. He's a friend.
A friend? Right.
Just looking for some information on one of his friends. Mark. And your son.
Get out. Get out! What right do you have coming around digging up the past?
Tratar de entender el problema, tratar de convencerla.
Listen, I think Mark's disappearance was tied to Scott's research, and your son. And I know you were a researcher too, so I'm hoping you'll be able to help me understand the research better. Maybe even find your old friend.
The drive to dissect even the smallest details, to try to understand how and why. That thirst once drove me too, but I let it go. There was no well deep enough to satisfy that thirst. I was never as involved as Scott. In truth, I began to give up my work once we had our son. The focus of my research had been the study of animal mutations with the goal of vaccine production. And always wondered if... Because of that, I had been the conduit that carried the infection to my son. Scott was more interested in genetics and its medical applications. The second our son showed signs, though, I completely stopped my research. If I hadn't told Scott, he would never even have noticed. And his answer was to swear he could find a cure. He really believed that with his work in genetics and mine in vaccination, that we could save our son. But I was too devastated to help him. All I wanted to do was spend every second with our son before he was taken away from us. Which, of course, happened. and Scott and Mark took off on a wild goose chase that he was sure would end in a cure. Ha, I didn't get it. There wasn't anything he needed that he didn't have access to in his lab. And while he was off, I was alone, and waited, and eventually got tired of it. So I asked for a divorce, and then they finally came back, with nothing to show for it. But soon Mark took off again to find what I guess were raw materials for research that Scott swore he couldn't find here. And that was the last I saw of him. That's all I know. I never found out what their research was on, and honestly, I just want to forget it all. Please now, can you leave me be?
Make the slightest move, you're dead.
Okay.
Hell, I can feel for what the old man's been. I've known some folks myself who went through the same thing. Breaks couples up with the stress of never being able to have kids again.
Why never again?
They say steroids.
Otra vez para acá. Vamos para
I'm
allá.
sure they don't have no more. It's sad, but it's the only way to protect our own kind. At least now I understand why the professor's so... No.
Hello, Mancer.
Hello? I talked to Scott's ex-wife.
So, what did she say?
It's an awful story. Her son. Anyway, their son was struck by mutation. They took him away from them, of course, but it made Scott go crazy, and he was convinced that he could find a remedy. He asked for your father's help, so they left together, and were gone for a long time. Their exploration apparently didn't lead to anything concrete for the boy, and Scott descended into madness. And then one day, Mark left. His ex thinks that it was to bring back something useful for his research, and he never came back.
Shit. So my father's disappearance is related to that poor kid? It's really awful what they must have gone through. That explains a lot about why he's so crazy, and also why he behaves as if we were his kids. Thank you, Zach. That doesn't answer all of my questions, far from it. But I have a better grasp of what happened. My father disappeared by helping his best friend, who was going through a rough patch and wanted to heal his child. It's a sad but beautiful story, isn't it? I'm gonna think about all this. Thank you again.
¿Elogiarla? Jeje.
You're not like other girls, are you?
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Or are you being a wise ass?
Because you've got a hell of a temper.
And what? You'd rather have a nice little girl who knows her place? Does what you tell her?
I'm pretty sure I didn't say that.
I didn't say you did. Otherwise you'd have your ass handed to you. I don't let myself get pushed around. It's not a bad thing.
Vale. No habrá aquí nada importante para mí. No hay nada, no hay nada. No hay nada. Vámonos. Vale, hemos terminado una cosa. Y ahora vamos a ver si ya ha vuelto ya el doctor, el buen doctor. A ver si ha vuelto ya. Y si no, pues vamos a ir a hacer las misiones buenas, chachispirulis. Aquí está. Jaja.
Hi, Scott.
Hello, my boy. How are you? Nothing broken, I hope?
Dale los documentos de Charles.
Unfortunately, I've received confirmation of what Veronica suspected. Charles was arrested and deported to a camp as a punishment for his comments. I'm sorry, Scott. I did bring back his research, though, since you wanted it.
Thank you, Zachariah. A camp? How awful. But what is happening to our dear abundance? We won't beat Aurora if we get rid of our scientists. Anyway, I'll take a look at these documents. No doubt our dear Charles was worried. They're coded. It's funny, it reminds me of the code we used as students, so that the professors wouldn't know about our adventures. All this is a little far away. I'm gonna have to think about it. Thank you, Zach. Thanks again.
No hay de qué. Vale, nos vamos a ir y ya nos vamos ya a hacer las importantes. Que deberíamos de irnos por aquí. A ver, subimos por aquí. Espera, aguanta. Sí, por aquí llegamos también. No. El intercambio. Nos encontraremos otra vez con el capullo ese de siempre, el que quiere ser nuestro amigo. Quiero ser tu amigo, colega. Confía en mí. A ver, recto. Y si giramos por aquí... Si nos vamos por ahí... Que por aquí no tenemos salida. A ver, por aquí... Vamos a irnos aquí. Y vamos a informar por fin a la maldita capitana.
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Captain, all Aurora tunnels were destroyed. If they're gonna get back into the city, they'll have to come up with another way.
I knew you wouldn't let me down, Lieutenant. Find Ryan and get your pay. It was well earned.
Vale.
Mutants are back to work, Captain.
Well done, Lieutenant. Now go see Ryan and get paid. Colonel Ian Manser came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit, Lieutenant. His problems aren't yours anymore. You're part of my unit now. We clear?
We clear.
Of course. I'll go see him on my own time, not yours, Captain.
Por fin hemos terminado esta maldita misión, tío. Wow. Qué ganas tenía.
Hi. Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Captain Eliza told me to come find you for my pay.
Indeed, I've been expecting you. Here you go.
Casco de soldado. Interesante.
Hi.
Lieutenant,
Marcharte, ya lo tenemos todo. A ver. ¿Qué mierda? ¿Pero qué casco es esto, tío? 14, 5, 16. Necesito 3 de fuerza. Martillo de acero, necesito 3 de fuerza. Báculo, fusil de asalto. Maza pesada de acero. Vale, no puedo. Curi y puñal. Martillo, vale. Ok. Estamos en... Ahí está. Que no... Vale. Ok. Vale, ahora nos queda solamente ya... ¡No! ¡Cojones! ¿Cómo se desarmaba? Vale. Ahora tenemos que informar a nuestro gran maestro. A ver... Tendríamos que ir por aquí. Ajá. Por aquí. Me parece que hemos hecho limpieza de misiones, tío.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
Tengo eso, tengo lo que querías.
I've returned, Great Master, with the relic from the Aurora evacuation. It's a tablet filled with text, and I don't have a clue how to decipher it.
A glorious day. You have no idea what this means, Zachariah. The language is indeed difficult, and most no longer have the knowledge or ability to understand it. Most, but not me. I will begin deciphering immediately. We will know soon enough the vast wealth of secrets it holds. Sean was certainly right in his appraisal of you. Your worth has already proven to be infinitely valuable.
Vale, pues dame algo,
A word
colega.
of warning, Zachariah.
Guantes de
Words spreading
Technomacer.
about your missions. Things you've been able to accomplish, filled with troubling details that imply you have a mole in your midst.
¿Un topo?
If there is an ASC spy amongst your ranks, he will not only know our secret, but eventually share it back to his master. We will, in no uncertain terms, be lost. All will be lost. So take care. And take care of it. Sooner rather than later.
Thank you for the warning. I assure you, I will get to the root of this.
A word of warning, Zachariah.
Vale.
If there is an ASC...
Thank you for the warning.
Vale.
Are you so sure that it's a spy?
Indeed. The details of your mission were so specific that they were assuredly gained firsthand. So unless you are spreading the information yourself, who else is left but Captain Eliza and your men? Whoever it is, make sure they see nothing else. Ensure that our secret is kept safe.
Ok, pues nada. No, marcharte. No, hablarse las investigaciones de Charles Dickens.
I wanted to talk to you about something.
What about?
We're looking for a scientist who disappeared. Name's Charles Seeker. All I found is some of his research. Seems he was studying Technomacers before getting arrested and sent to a camp.
Charles Seeker. Yes, the geneticist. Geneticists pose a risk. Scientific discoveries are always threatening to expose our secrets. Your friend Scott even worked on the same research years ago. Never found out what Scott did or didn't discover, though. He ended up drinking himself into irrelevance. So I stopped worrying. Whatever research you found, make sure no one sees it. Could be our downfall.
Oh, bien, de puta madre, pues se le he dado. Vale. Vaya tela. Pues nada. Resulta que tenemos un espía. Cabrones. A ver. Entra al cuartel al anochecer. Ocultar misiones completadas. Ahí está. Despedirte sin... Esta está. Deshacerte del espía que nos vigila. Despedirte de Son, pero si ya tenemos. Tenemos un puto espía, nen. Hijo puta, que tenemos una espía, cabrón. Ya decía yo que esto... Claro, tengo que mantener el secreto. No. Mira, viene, aquí están los dos. A ver.
Lieutenant, sorry to bug you, but I gotta talk to you about something. Look, Lieutenant, maybe it's just because I'm not used to life in the city, but...
Cut to the point, soldier.
I think we're being tailed, sir. I think someone's been watching us, but I don't know why.
Alright. Any ideas how to figure out who it is?
Hell yeah. I ain't no hunter for nothing, sir. I'd say we could leave from, say, the barracks or something and head towards the exchange. But, you know, act casual like it's just another day. We just treat it like we're out for a walk. Then, once we know we're being followed, we lead him to a trap down a dead-end road. And pow! You've got him. Or her. Whoever it is.
That's one way to go. Alright. Why not? Let's try it. See what happens.
¿Y tú qué? ¿Qué me tienes que decir?
Lieutenant?
Tengo aquí las dos misiones. What? Vamos a dormir. Anochecer.
I gotta find that spy. Maybe I should ask around.
Investiga a Jeffrey Hunter. Investiga a Elisa Mayor.
Colonel Ian Manser came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit, Lieutenant. His problems aren't yours anymore. You're part of my unit now. We clear?
Of course. I'll go see him on my own time, not yours, Captain. Have a moment, Captain?
Depends what you need it for.
Just want to get to know you better, Captain.
I don't usually mix business and pleasure, Lieutenant, but ask away and we'll see which questions I feel like answering.
Vale. Vamos a ver.
You from Ophir?
Born and raised. Father was an officer. Mother was a quartermaster. And I've rarely ventured outside the walls but for a few scattered missions. Sound familiar, Lieutenant?
Very familiar, Captain. Except my parents weren't officers.
Which makes your rise even more noble, Lieutenant.
How was your rise to Captain earned?
Over time. But by no special action by me. Graduated as a corporal, and thanks to the brave men underneath me, their success in missions became mine in rank. No heroic feats to dazzle you with in stories. Just a lot of time and dedication that I'm proud of just the same.
What do you think of us?
Honestly, Lieutenant? I'm not quite sure yet. You Technomancers are new to me. Undoubtedly special, and capable of feats my other units couldn't dream of accomplishing, but time will tell. That said, I've been quite impressed. I thought it was the definition of insanity to send you and so few of your men on some of those missions. Missions I would have anticipated needing 10 times the manpower for. So far, you've proven me wrong. A rare feat in itself. So even though it's taking some time getting used to, I couldn't be happier you're one of my troops.
Bueno, me ha costado un poco. Tengo que repetir varias las misiones, pero bueno, sí, vale. Bueno, vamos a intentarlo.
Can I ask about your relationship with ASC?
Tread carefully, Lieutenant. One might start to wonder the purpose of your questions. But here's my answer. We're all forced to work with them, but it doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. Too much power too quickly leads to arrogance. They're brash and too quick to act. And quite frankly, as they've risen in power, it's no coincidence that the dissenters, deviants, and rebels have risen in numbers. They're a great source of intel, however they get it. I sleep better at night not knowing the means. But I've always thought the army was strength enough, that the ASC was overkill. I trust you won't repeat anything I've said, Lieutenant. I'd hate for both of us to find ourselves enemies of the state over a little frank conversation.
My lips are sealed, Captain, and I appreciate your candor and trust, more than you know.
Vale. Vamos a registrar la taquilla. ¿Se podrá? ¿Se podrá? ¿Se podrá?
Everything's clean in here. It's just like the captain's work. Nothing that implies she's working with the ASC.
Ok, pues nada, ya está. Eliminada de la ecuación. Ahora vamos a hablar con este caballero, Jeffrey.
At your command, Lieutenant.
Have a second to talk?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. Like, just you and me, or?
Yeah, just you and me. I like to know my men.
Wow, that's... yeah, that'd be a huge honor, Lieutenant.
You have a good childhood?
Oh yeah, you know it, Lieutenant. Really nice growing up, running around in the fields. Father gave me a crossbow, and I spent my time helping the farmers shoot critters hurting their crops. They were good times, Lieutenant, but everybody's got to grow up and move on. There was a lot of hunters in Green Hope, too. Plus, I always dreamed of being a soldier. Mostly, though, because there was a girl back home who loved men in uniform, so... Off I went to the big city to join up. And, you know, since I was a sharpshooter, they signed me up and sent me here. Still not used to it. All the buildings, all the folks, all the concrete. But I'm happy, though.
Es camperico el tío, es del campo, seguramente.
So what's your life like when you're not on duty?
Tell you the truth, Lieutenant, not much to tell. I try to visit the city, make some friends. You know, because I don't really know too many folks yet. And my whole family's back in Green Hope, which is kind of too far to travel for my leave. And, oh yeah, there's also, you know, I try to still do some hunting. Though there's not much more than small critters in the underworks. Not a great hobby for the city.
Vale. A ver, la taquilla del compadre.
I'm not a lockpicker, but if I want to get through here, I better learn quick.
Vale, no se puede. Mierda. La teniente sí que he podido, sin ningún problema. Me cago en... Mierda. Qué mal rollo. Bueno, pues vamos a investigar al otro. El que no habla.
Lieutenant? I want to know my men better. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Oh, great. Show and tell. Yay.
What do you do when you're off duty?
Nothing special. See my folks, I guess. They ain't getting any younger, so... And I give most of my paycheck to them, because I'm the only one they got left. Sister died. And I ain't married, so... When I ain't with them, I'm at the bar. Drowning the shitstorm that my life's become. Not exactly a picture-perfect life, but it's mine. And hell, I get paid enough to help them out and buy my own drinks, so... What's there to complain about?
What do you think about Jeffrey Hunter?
He's a village idiot who thinks he can brown-nose his way to a promotion. Fucking reject. And no, he ain't my friend, if you haven't pieced that together.
I'm gonna leave you alone. Seems you'd rather be that way anyway.
No creo que me vaya a dejar tampoco, pero bueno, por intentarlo. Introducir código.
I can't open it without a code.
No me jodas. Tiene un código.
Lieutenant?
I want to know about your childhood.
You really want to know about my childhood? Sure, yeah, why not? My dad was never around. He was either on the front or doing drills. My mother, though, she was stationed here in Ophir. So we lived in a guard outpost in the slums where she worked. Never expected to make more of myself than become a soldier. I fought a lot as a kid. Had my share of girls. But home life was pretty strict, so I tried to toe the line. Mostly because when I fucked up, I never got off easy.
So when'd you join?
5 years ago. Time fucking flies, don't it? It was in 126. My parents were beaming with pride. Pride that's faded when, after all this time, I'm still just a fucking private.
How old are you?
The fuck does it matter to you? Older than you, though. And the rest you can find in my file. Cool, moving on. Lieutenant?
Bueno, para poder ver la ficha de él. Aló.
This must be a tip of his parents. His damn notes. Bastard's got my whole schedule in here. And the names of every single person we saw together.
Hijo puta. Me faltaría forzar la cerradura de él, pero las habilidades ciencia, carisma, ciencia, trampas, forzar cerraduras de nivel 1. Próximo punto en el nivel 13. Joder. Y estamos en el nivel 12. No, nivel 11 estamos aún. Buah, madre mía.
Colonel Ian Manser came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit.
Of course. I'll go see him on my...
Vale.
At your command, Lieutenant.
Vale, pues... Pues no tengo nada más que hacer. Tendré que hacer misiones secundarias para poder subir un poco de experiencia, porque si no... Pues nada, gente. Tenemos ya una especie de... sospechoso. Aunque hasta que no abra... Hasta que no abra el otro... Me temo que va a ser imposible. Mejora interrupción. Mejora golpe crítico. Yeah. Y la pistola... Pistola de precisión es lo único que tiene. Daño físico más 6. Lana de mejora para pistola estándar. Vale. Pues nada, gente. Vamos a dejar el episodio de aquí por hoy. Cortito. Pero bueno, hemos terminado ya todas las misiones que teníamos. Solamente nos queda, como habéis visto, desbloquear las malditas taquillas. Y para poder hacer eso necesito subir un nivel y medio. ¡Wow! Vamos a flipar. Así que vamos a tener que hacer misiones secundarias. No sé si las haré en off, offline o sea, no sé si lo haré grabándolo o sin grabar. Ya veremos, a ver. Pues nada, gente, muchas gracias por ver el vídeo. Dadle a like si os ha gustado, como siempre. Suscribiros si queréis a mi canal. Y nos vemos en el siguiente. Y como siempre, sed buenos.